I can tell you one thing. He's a Hall of Fame coach. There's nothing else to say. I mean, when you're in Naismith, you know what you do. So,
hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, Kevin? I see you in the chat. I'm going to post the leftover players right now. I'll do a little refresh after that, see if there's anything that's still unpaid. Excited to be breaking draft for the first time. What's going on, Chris? I saw a couple familiar names in the break tonight. I saw Vin back in the break for the first time in a while. So dropping the leftovers in. I broke it into AL and NL pros. There were only not pros, prospects. There were no firsts left over. I will do another refresh in 4 minutes, see if there's still any unpaid for spots. Looks like we may have a couple. For anybody who's claiming spots, the PayPal and Venmo information is on the screen. And let's see. I heard there are 2 other retrofractors that I was not aware of. Let me just see who that is. Reggie Jackson and Ty Cobb. So if anybody's interested in grabbing, I'll make those available for $15 each. Those 2 retrofractor spots. So Reggie Jackson and Ty Cobb, 15 each. If anybody's interested in taking the gamble on the retrofractors, we have Kevin grabbing the NL lot. And we had Chris grabbing the AL prospects. Chris, you got it. All right, now let's catch up with the rest of the chat. We got Derek here. Stoked to be here. Derek, stoked to have you. Let's see. 10:03. I'm going to give 2 more minutes for the other guys to get paid, and then we'll see if we have any other leftover or unpaid for spots. Luke says, show him some Brian Holiday. Is that Holiday with 1 L, so not a brother of Jackson? I heard there might be another Holiday going in early in the draft next year. Chris got that payment. Thank you. All right, we have 1 more minute, and then I'll make the other unpaid fors available.
Jimmy B Classic continues. If you laugh, you think, and you cry, that's a full day. Phenomenal message from the late great Jim Albano.
Just give that one more refresh. And all right, let's see. Still there. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So if anybody's interested in adding any additional spots, we have Reggie Jackson available for 15 in the retrofractor spot. We have Ty Cobb available for 15 with the retrofractor spot. We have Trey Yasavage available for 850. We have Rafe Schlesinger available for 5. We have Josh Kuroda Grauer available for 9. And we have Josh Spikerman available for 4. If anybody's interested in picking up any additional spots, those 5 are available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Let's see. Yes, Kevin received your payment. Let's see. Luke saying, nope, just a new St. Louis Cardinal. I'm going to be familiarizing myself with this checklist now. I was away last week, so Brian was running all of our breaks. So this is going to be my first time seeing all of these names. I'll have to ask you guys about who the big guys are so far. Let's see. We have B. Mattia grabbing Spikerman, and Justin, he got in a little bit ahead of you. So, Justin, you get Trey Savage, and B. Mattia, the PayPal and Venmo information is right there. So PayPal is hoticebreaks@gmail.com. Venmo is @hoticebreaks. No worries. And Justin, you could get Josh also, just ahead of Mike Preston on that one. B. Maria, let me know who you grabbed on eBay tonight so I can match your order up on here to your order on eBay. Grabbing Spikerman. And you had Aiden Miller. All right, let me clear that order on eBay. All right, Spikerman is cleared for you. B. Mattia. And then we had Justin grabbing Trey and Josh. B. Matt, yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Got it. Justin, I'm clearing those guys on eBay. Josh is canceled. And okay, good. Trey Savage. Is canceled and clear for you, Justin. And it looks like Mike grabbing Rafe Schlesinger. Mike, you got it. Let me cancel that one on eBay, and then we'll be good to go. Got some Jimmy V Classic on in the background. Some Michigan against Coach Cal's Arkansas. All right, that one is cleared for you, Mike. All right, and we are good to go. If anybody is interested in grabbing either of the retro fractor spots, I'll drop them to $10 each, since it seems like 15 was too rich. So Reggie Jackson or Ty Cobb, both available for $10 each. For anybody interested, just saw a bunch of Venmos and PayPals come through. Thank you, everybody, for sending those over. I'm going to take that down. We're going to choose our boxes for tonight. We have a case of, I guess now they're called jumbo boxes, not super jumbo boxes. So I'll let you guys in the chat pick which ones we want to open tonight. Going from top to bottom, left to right. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. First two people to give me a number between 1 and 6 can choose the boxes. Bad Mojo picking 4. Jacoby going to pick up Reggie. Chris picking box number 1. So we have box number 1 and box number 4. All right. And we have another fresh case, since this is my first break of hobby boxes. And I will let you guys choose the hobby box as well. 8 boxes, 4 across the top, 4 across the bottom. I'll go top to bottom in each row. Next person to give me a number between 1 and 8 can choose the hobby box that we open from the fresh case. Number 1, thank you for making it easy for me, Bad Mojo. We have box number 1 of hobby. So 13 autographs to come tonight from the fresh cases. Yes, Jacoby, here is the PayPal and Venmo again. And Jacoby, just let me know who you purchased on the eBay auction so I can match Reggie Jackson to your order. Okay, then, well, all right. All right, yeah, so Jacoby, just send me 10, and if we end up hitting a Reggie spot, then I'll have to add shipping to your order, but in case you don't hit anything, I won't have you pay shipping right now. And then we'll just have to figure out your shipping information later on. And let's see. I'll leave that up for one more second, and let me know if we want to. Bad for Mojo taking Cobb. Bad for Mojo, let me know who you purchased on eBay so I could match your order up. And then we're good to go. Chris says hobby first. So we'll do the 3 auto first, then we'll go into the 5 autos. Kevin rooting for some Eddie Reinards. I think Chris was the person who mentioned Soto before. We'll call this National Soto Day break for me, since I haven't broken since Sunday night when the Mets signed him. I could not have been more excited, Chris. I was really hoping we were finally going to beat out the Yankees, and we finally did it. So on top of just getting one of the best players in the game, beating out the Yankees is a little extra bonus for all of us Met fans out there. And the Yanks got Max. Overpaid for Soto. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you there that we probably overpaid for Soto by a good amount of money. But I would think it makes the Mets serious contenders, at least to be in every NLCS for the next 5 years or so. Well, Soto's still in his prime. Let's see some, yeah, Max. I thought the Max Fried contract was pretty crazy also. I kind of feel like the Yankees overpaid for him after not getting Soto. How old is Max Fried? Yeah, I always thought Cohen was going to do it. I felt good ever since Soto did not say he was going to stay with the Yankees explicitly after the World Series ended, that the Mets had a good chance because you knew Cohen was going to open up the checkbook. Let's see. Can you ship all players that you purchased together? Yes, Kevin, for sure. Some Zaire hopes for Rob. Jacoby, friends and family, or goods and services are both fine. Let's see. Carson Benj tonight. Love that. Bad for Mojo. We'll pull some nice Benjes for you. All right. We have our first box of Draft of the Year open. Let me just write down that you had Benj. And we are off and running. Let's see. Lots of Fried is 30. Yeah, it was an 8-year contract for Fried or a 6-year contract. All right, I'm gonna have to learn where the autos and where the chromes are in this. I believe I'm assuming Brian was also doing this, but we are going to skip through all of the papers because they all go to the paper lot unless we see something that is a refractor, and in that case, that'll be going to the owner of the spot. Starting off with a big Met prospect, Jeremy Rodriguez. First time I've seen him on a card. We never pulled any of his autos in chrome. We have a Rainer Arias, Rhett Lauder. There's an Aiden Miller, Eduardo Herrera, Dowell Joseph. We have a purple refractor in the first pack, and it is Aiden Smith, numbered 199 of 250 there. We have an in-tune Paulinho Santana, and refractors of there's Holiday, Brian Holiday, and Sheneng Lin. So as usual, I'm gonna sleeve up all of the first chromes. Actually, well, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how long that starts taking once we get to the super. But for now, we'll sleeve up all the refractors and all of the firsts. Let's see. Ooh, let me catch up with the chat. Lots to see. I don't think we're going to re-sign Polar Bear, honestly. As much as I would love to keep him around, especially after his heroics in the postseason last year, I think he might end up across town in the Bronx. Yeah, no first in chrome is really weird. Bad for Mojo. I'm not sure what the Cobb combine. What do you mean by the Cobb combine? There's no color in the papers. Cole Mathis, our first chrome. Jared Thomas, Blake Burke, Braylon Payne, Chase Burns. The second overall pick, I believe. Chase Burns. Yep. Gage Miller. Our first autograph is Parker Smith, Astros pitcher. Travis Bazana on the draft night insert, and refractors of Ethan Schiefelbein and Emo Morales. So is it Schiefelbein or Scheffelbein? On the refractors, we'll sleeve up our firsts. Jared Thomas, Blake Burke, Braylon Payne, Gage Miller, and Cole Mathis. For those of you who are not regulars for our breaks, I will sleeve up all Chrome cards before they get sent out to you. But keep things moving here. I'm just going to sleeve up the firsts and the big names. But if there's anything that that I miss, feel free to let me know in the chat. I'll make sure I get them sleeved up right away for you. Let's see. What else do we have in the chat? Mets have to sign Alonso now to give Soto some protection. I mean, I feel like are there other options out there at this point to protect him in the lineup? I mean, I am semi-suspicious that Mark Vientos is not necessarily going to be the star that he was at the end of the year this year. Also, I saw that the Topps put out the Gold Cup list, so best rookie at each position, and no love for Mark Vientos there. We have an AJ Causey, our first color on paper. AJ Causey, sky blue to 499. Fernando Cruz, chrome. Chase Alsop, Mike Massey, Bryce Eldridge, Yosua Lugo, Aiden Smith. We have a green grass of. That's not a bad way to start the break off. Is it Jock Caglione? I thought it was Jack Caglione, but I thought maybe Brian might have said something about it being pronounced Jock. Green grass refractor, 33 of 99 for one of the biggest chases in this product. 6th overall. Leo DeVries behind that with the plasma power insert. And then Ethan Anderson and Griffin Herring getting refractors. So off to a pretty good start tonight. With a couple hits for Royals players, AJ Causey. And the big one, Jock Caglione. Is that what, Chris, you're saying yep about? The pronunciation for Caglione? The green grass to start us off in the display. Chase Alsop and Michael Massey also getting chrome. And let's catch up with the chat first. Let's see. Yankees could definitely use Alonso. Flick. I like it. I like it, Extra. Let's see. Steve says, leave all my cards. Let's see. Watched a bunch of draft. That has been the best Jock you've seen pulled. Nice. So, yep, Jock. Other than auto. So, off to a good start. Need some Chris Cortez for Agstro. Jonathan Lewis says, Brian hit a Ty Cobb the other night. Nice. I guess that's how we figured out that he was in the checklist, since we had no idea, since they didn't put him in the checklist. And then somebody says that he recalls it being Jack on draft night. I'm gonna have to do some more research after the break tonight. All right, finally caught up with the chat. Hit a Ben Hess Orange Wave Auto on day one. Damn, what's that? What's everybody's biggest hit they've got so far in draft? I was very jealous. I was watching a little bit of Brian breaking last week while I was away, and I was missing out on breaking this new product. All right, we have an Ivan Luciano first, Ryan Campos, Aaron Parker, AJ Causey, Bryce Cunningham, Levi Sterling, and Dante Nori. We have an Intune Aiden Miller insert, Chris Cortez. Somebody just asked for Chris Cortez. Extra, there he is. And Grant Shepherdson on the refractors. All right, this is going to be a lot of sleeving up. So let's see. I'm going to start here. I'm going to try and make sure I sleeve up all the first rounders at least. If I miss any of them, definitely let me know in the chat. Let's see. Jeffrey Allen Jock Caglione is his nickname. Jeffrey Allen, Jac. I did not know that backstory. D-Matt, yeah, thank you for that. Let's see. Connor Griffin, purple auto in your PC box. Wow. Jacoby, that's a nice one. Let's see. Need Sasaki in the AL. I would not hate not having to face Sasaki. Although I did hear today that he is a fan of the Mets pitching coach for pitching development, and maybe they're under consideration for that. Not that I want the Mets to become the Dodgers and just buy up everybody. We have Curly Martha, Darnish Valdez, Ryan Harvey. Feeling bad enough already as is that we spent as much money as we did on Soto. I don't want to start buying up everybody now. We have Luke Keeschel, Walker Jenkins, Pablo Guerrero, Adolfo Sanchez, and the Lunar Glow, Emil Morales, Braylon Doughty, and Rafe Schlesinger on the refractors. So one auto out so far. I forgot what pack it was. So I'm going blind into the second row about where the autos might be. Still have to figure out how this is set up in terms of where they put the autos in these boxes. We have a Treyas Savage, Christian Moore on the board with a chrome, Peyton Toll, Josh Spikerman, Nathan Fluing. That's a pretty cool looking picture. They got a Fluing. Nick Mitchell. We have a Ryan Johnson auto, base auto. So 2 base autos on the board to start us off tonight. James Tibbs on the Plasma Power. Griff O'Farrell and Ural Perez on the refractors. Let's get our Christian Moore's top loaded. Let's see, Christian Moore, the 8th overall pick. Another infielder for the Angels. Bunch in the last few drafts. Zach Neto. Who's the first baseman? Is it Nolan Shanaway and now Christian Moore filling up their infield with first round picks. Let's see, he's 22 years old too, so maybe another guy who could be in the majors pretty quickly. Let's see. Corner boxes seem really solid, and 2/4, 1 out of 4 seems solid, 2 out of 4 seem terrible. What's the other 1 out of 4 then? All right, we have Charlie Bielenson, 5th rounder for the Mariners. Gage Zeal, 4th rounder for the Yankees. Ryan Clifford. Let's see if Mets deal him now that they'll be looking to make some trades, most likely. Wilkin, Augustin Ramirez in his Marlins jersey, Braden Taylor, and a sky blue, Paulinho Santana. Emil Morales in tune, Bryce Rainier, and Noble Meyer refractors. Let's get that sky blue in a top loader. Decent mid for the last one. Well, we have 1 nice card out of this one, but 2 base autos so far. So let's see if we can improve on that with our last auto. Only 1 colored paper card so far. And that's going to stay true for at least 1 more pack. James Tibbs III, 1st rounder for the Giants. Kalen Culpepper with some... Oh, there, that came right off. Kalen Culpepper, 1st rounder for the Twins. Chase Harlan. Let's see, 3rd rounder for the Dodgers. Casey Cook, Jamie Ferrer, Eli Serrano. Does Eli Serrano have a dad also named Eli Serrano? And we have a Tanner Jones Aqua Lunar Crater number 7 of 125. Kalen Culpepper on the draft night insert, Hagen Smith and Cooper Pratt on the refractors. So a bunch to sleeve up there. Hagen Smith. Let's see, 5th overall. We'll get that refractor in a top loader. Cooper Pratt on the refractor. Eli Serrano. Was Eli Serrano's dad a catcher for the for the Cardinals. I think I've seen Chase Burns numbered cards in almost every break so far. See if we can keep that. Wouldn't hate to see a Chase Burns numbered card in this one. Tanner Jones, let's see. Tanner Jones, 6th round pick. And Hagen Smith, 5th overall pick. Getting the refractor. Pedro Serrano is his dad. Okay. I guess not Eli Serrano. Was there? Am I making up that there was an Eli Serrano who's a catcher? I think maybe it's Eli something else. Still no more colors in the paper. We have a Trey Morgan, Dylan Cruz. Ooh, interesting that Dylan Cruz is still in this set after he made his debut. Deiber de los Santos, Paulinho Santana, Josiah Romeo, Jackson Kent, Victor Hurtado. There's a Travis Bazana on the Plasma Power, Mike Sorotka, and Tommy Troy refractors. Eli Marrero, thank you. All right, I was close, but not exactly. Let's see. Oh, Pedro Serrano's from Major League the movie. No DeMartini yet. I don't think any Cole Messinas either. Let's see. Yeah, now I'm remembering the reference. Got it. You got to give me Rookie of the Year references on here. We have an Aiden May, Blake Wright. There's our first Travis Bazana of the night. Cash Mayfield, Caleb Bonnemer. We're going to get red. Good luck on this one, everybody. Maybe something huge to start. Cal Steffen. It is the auto. It's a second baseman. How about that for our first box of Bowman draft? Travis Bazana, red, true red auto, number 1 of 5. Okay, let's get that one top loaded. That's about as big a card as I've ever pulled. I'm gonna say. So I guess this isn't one of the bad boxes. Bazana, red, 1 of 5 for the first overall pick. I think that might be my first ever serial number match too, of serial number to a draft spot. And it's first overall. Actually, I guess I pulled a Superfractor class of 2023 of Paul Skeens, so we had one there too. Bad for Mojo. Those two guys are really going to appreciate you. We have James Tibbs III in tune. We have a Carson DeMartini. There you go, Brian. And Miles Naylor refractor. But those are all massively overshadowed by the Travis Bazana pack. Man, any guesses on what that Bazana goes for? That is crazy. First box of the year. Thank you, Tops, for giving us something exciting to start off our breaks with. All right, we have a Felny and Celestin, Rhett Lauder for the second time, Curly Martha, George Lombard Jr., Jared Cerna, Clark Candiati. Is that Tom Candiati's son? Tanner Jones. And what is this? Hanger tag of James Tibbs. Not numbered. Do these come one in every box? First one I've seen, obviously. Rodney Green and Jeremy Rodriguez refractors. Jonathan saying maybe 10,000. Easily a couple grand, says Agstro. Probably whatever that person The Gat wants it. Let's see. What was Jonathan's guess? Jonathan was the 10K guess. B Matt, yeah, says 9K, one sold today. Whoa. And that's serial number 1. So maybe we are looking at 10K on that one. That would make it, I think that would make it the second biggest card I've ever pulled. And the first one was number 1 was a what's it called? Lewis Hamilton refractor autograph when all of the F1 stuff was still priced crazy, and I'm sure that one's come down significantly since then. So that Bazana long term might be the biggest card that I ever pull. Although I guess Paul Skeen's retro superfractor class of 2023 may have ended up being a pretty big one too. We have Josh Kuroda Grauer, Johnny King, Sam Antonacci, Herrick Herrera, Nick Montgomery, Ryan Sloan, Jacob Cozart, Braden Montgomery on the Plasma Power, Trey Snyder, and Rainer Arias on the refractors to finish off box number 1. And a very, very exciting first box. They messed around with us a little bit with the 2 base autographs, making us think it might not be a great box, and then certainly made up for it with the last auto. Do we have the Travis Bazana owner in the live break? All right, I'm gonna move some of these cards over, and Kevin says $1 million. Buddies, let's see, first time breaking with us. And he bought Bazana. What, Jonathan? I think he owes you a finder's fee for our breaks. Let's see. Graded 10 probably goes for triple. Let's say any reason that this wouldn't grade a 10. Looks pretty clean to me. I'd say there's a possibility for the 10. Don't see any reason why not. This Jock Caglione, I would say, maybe 65-35 off center. So probably not a 10 on that one, but the Bazana is looking pretty good. Red Lava Auto was ungraded also, was the other one that sold. Yeah, and Red Lava is not true red, so that could inflate this one even more. That's crazy, man. I definitely have him reach out. I will, if he wants, get some insurance on that package, because we don't want USPS messing things up with a card like that. All right, box number 2, we have 3, 4, and all 5 stacks open. There's the empty box. And our first used to be Superfractor, now Jumbo box of the year open. We'll see if it provides anywhere close to the excitement that the first hobby box provided. All right, here we go with the Supers. Does anybody know off the top of their heads if the autos are in the bottom or the top? I feel like last year they were in the bottom packs. So let's see if that's true again this year. I do like that it seems like they put all the paper cards together this year, so I don't have to break up the papers as we're going through these. Making it a little bit easier for us. We have a sky blue paper, and that is Nick McLean. Let's see, 3rd round pick. Sky blue paper there. Jared Thomas, Blake Burke, Braylon Payne, another Chase Burns, Gage Miller, Ivan Luciano, Ryan Campos, Aaron Parker, AJ Causey, Bryce Cunningham, Levi Sterling, Dante Nori, refractors of Brody Brecht, Bryce McCage, Josh Hartle, Kavaris Tears, maybe the best name in the set, Zach Erhard, Ariel Armis, Nick McLean, Blake Larson, and an autograph of Ben Hess with a Jock Caglione plasma behind that. So I think every card there was a first. After the first pack of the hobby box had no firsts in it, I think every single Chrome card in there was a first, which means it's going to take me a while to sleeve all of these up. So I might have to change how many of them sleeving in the live stream going forward, because otherwise this is going to take quite some time. What have you guys seen people do in terms of sleeving live on the stream? I'll probably figure out where everybody was picked not too long down the line, and that'll help me break them up a little bit more. Yeah, I can't be sleeving all these up. This is going to super delay this stream. Yeah. I'm going to try and just do the first rounders. Usually just the refractors and big names. Yeah, I'm going to try and do that. If I miss any big names, since I'm learning the draft order right now, just let me know. But yeah, that was sleeving that many cards every pack would be insane. And it seems that the autos are in the bottom half. Luke Little, that is an insane Bazana. Ooh, we got some gold, 2 golds maybe, and an aqua coming up here in the refractors. No color in the papers. We sleeve up that Nick McLean. All right, we have a Higgins Smith. We know he's a big name. Mike Sorotka, third. Chase Carson DeMartini. Rodney Green. Trey Snyder. Cody Shinoja. Shojinaga. Cody Shojinaga. Ethan Bagwell. Casey Sauki. Cole Mathis. Nate Knowles. Jackson Wentworth. Adriel Rodney, Max Clark, Josue DePaula, Arjun Namala, Zaire Hope, Brock Porter. Our golds, we have maybe the most off-centered card I've ever seen. Bryce Cunningham, gold, number to 50. Man, whoever has the Bryce Cunningham spot, maybe try and send this one back to Topps, because that's like a 90-10 off-center card there. That's wild. 17 of 50. We have Nate Dome, Mets prospect, number 121 of 125 on the Aqua Lunar Crater. And we have Braden Montgomery. Interesting. I'm assuming all of his cards are not in a Texas A&M jersey, and this is some kind of an SP or image variation. Number 44 of 50, gold there. Sebastian Walcott hanger tag and Jock Caglione in tune. College SSP. Well, I guess if it's numbered to 50, it's definitely definitely at least an SP. Pretty cool for Braden Montgomery. Interesting that they decided to do the college jerseys on the image variation. Usually that would hurt the value of a card. So I don't know, maybe because it's a well-known SSP, it won't hurt the value of the card. And the Blake Cunningham gold. The 90-10 Blake Cunningham gold. Can't talk. We'll sleeve up the hanger tag, and we'll go to pack number 2 of Jumbo Box number 1. Even a flyer 101. I mean, that's the only thing we can do at this point is to get a super fractor. Agstro loving the SSP. They have both types of variations. Let's see. 205 sold for 9K on the 10th. Yeah, we were talking about that one. We heard that that's a red lava. So hopefully, since this is a true red, that means it goes for even more. Let's move this back over. All right. Looks like the color papers are in the bottom along with the autographs. So let's see if that stays true here. No color in the paper. Hagen Smith getting another card. Mike Sorotka. Carson DiMartini. Rodney Green. Trey Snyder. Cody Shino. Let's try this again. Shoji Naga. Ethan Bagwell. Casey Sauke. Cole Mathis. Jared Thomas. Blake Burke. Let's see. Blake Burke, 35th overall, supplemental pick for, I don't know. Would they get a supplemental pick for? Was that Devin Williams, rookie of the year? Braylon Payne, first rounder, 17th overall. Josh Carson, Randall Diaz, Brian Holiday, and Ethan Scheffelbein, and Ethan Anderson, and Chris Cortez, and Braylon Dowdy, and Griff O'Farrell on the refractors. And a Michael Massey true green auto, number 95 of 99, with a Brock Wilken plasma behind that. So Michael Massey getting our next autograph. True green to 99 to... No, one color, one base out of this one so far, I think. Let's see. Massey, fourth rounder. We'll get the green, true green up there on the display, though. Get the refractors sleeved up and the big names. And then we will move on to the top half of the pack, see how many refractors and see how many golds we can get in the top of this one. Let's see. The bases sell. Is that the image variations? The Braden Montgomerys? So the golds should be more than that. Let's see. Chris says he has Cunningham and it's going to go back to tops. Chris, that is definitely what I would try and do. They should send you a replacement on that one. Let's see. Express shipping on your cards. Jonathan, we can talk about it. Definitely message me. Honestly, a lot of the times, if I try and express things, I can't get it out. I can't get specific lots out faster than I get the entire break. So it means I'm going to have to run there with a credit card. And a lot of times that kind of just causes a delay. But shoot me a message and we'll see what we can do. We have Daniel Egan Chrome to start off this one. Josh Karen, Randall Diaz, Brian Holiday, Ethan Scheffelbein, Ethan Anderson, Chris Cortez, Braylon Dowdy, first rounder, what pick? 36th overall. Griff O'Farrell, first rounder for the Orioles. Bryce Rainier, first rounder for the Tigers. Cooper Pratt, Tommy Troy, Miles Naylor, Jeremy Rodriguez, Rainer Arias, Rhett Lauder, Aiden Miller, Eduardo Herrera. Getting into the refractors, we have a Luke Holman, purple numbered 62 of 250, and a yellow Nick Kurtz. Haven't said his name yet in this break. We got a yellow lunar crater Nick Kurtz for the first rounder with two Christian Moore inserts behind that. Little color match there with the A's yellow with the yellow lunar crater. Let's see. Let's get that one up in the display too. So getting some big cards for some big names. Caglione, Bazzana, Montgomery, and Kurtz all getting hits already in this one. Definitely not a bad start to our 2020 draft breaks. Let's see. Dwayne, you're the guy that has the Bazana. We should definitely talk about at least getting insurance on that though. So I would say if it's something that you wanted to sell right away, I could send you some pictures tonight. If you want to get that posted in the meantime, so you don't have to wait for it to ship to you. Take advantage of early release pricing. But we'll definitely talk insurance on that because I don't want to. I feel like it's probably not the best idea to ship that standard. All right, let's sleeve up the big names. And we are 2 packs of 5 into Super Jumbo box number 1. And there's our 2 Christian Moore inserts. 8th overall pick. All right, catch up with the chat quick before I go on to that next pack. Looks like Dwayne says going to PSA. Dwayne, I don't think that's a bad idea at all. It's a clean looking card. Definitely a good looking Montgomery too. Jonathan says probably 5 on that one. That wouldn't be bad at all. All right. Moving on to pack number 3 of Jumbo box number 1. There's Theo Gillen, first time I've seen him. We have Treya Savage. There's a Christian Moore, second time on the board with base for him. Peyton Toll. Josh Spikerman. Nathan Flewelling. Nick Mitchell. James Tibbs. Kalen Culpepper. Chase Harlan. Casey Cook. Jamie Ferrer. Dalton Rushing. Luis Guanipa. Samuel Basayo. Vladimir Asensio. Jose Perdomo. Back into firsts. Aiden Major. Right name. LP Langevin. And Chandler Welsh. 6th rounder and 4th rounder there. We have a Griffin Herring, Lunar Crater, Nick Kurtz, and Dylan Cruz inserts. So not every pack is absolutely loaded with refractors like the first 2. I thought maybe they were going to put 3 loaded refractors in every pack. Let's leave that one up. Culpepper, Tibbs, and we'll top load our Christian Moore. And we'll top load our Griffin Herring. Let's see, Griffin Herring, 6th rounder for the Yankees. And let's see our next auto. PSA grading fee tier is crazy. Yeah, that's I'm pretty sure they're going to upcharge you on their grading fee on that card, but it's a good problem to have. Wow, only 1 color so far in the papers. We have another Eli Serrano, Aiden May, Blake Wright. There's another Travis Bazana in an auto pack. Cash Mayfield, another great name in this set. Caleb Bonham, Carl Steffen, Josh Kuroda Grauer, Johnny King, Sam Antonacci, Herrick Herrera, Nick Montgomery, Carter Holton, Boston Bateman, another great name, Ryan Waldschmidt, Cam Smith, 14th overall. We'll get a top letter on that one. Another Jock Caglione refractor. We'll get a top letter on that one. Cam Caminiti, Ben Hess, Tyson Lewis, and our next auto is a JD Dix with a Ryan Waldschmidt plasma behind that. So base auto there for JD Dix, the shortstop. Looks like a pitcher in the picture. Shortstop for the D-backs. I think it's the first time we've said his name. And a bunch to sleeve up here, starting with the Cam Caminiti. I'm going to have to slide some of these piles over after this pack too. Ben Hess, Tyson Lewis, second rounder. Carter Holton, Boston Bateman, Ryan Waldschmidt, 31st overall pick for the D-backs. Cash Mayfield, our third Bazana of the break, 2 base chromes and 1 number 1 of 5 true red autograph that I still can't believe is up on that stand back there. See, is that worth sending to the Bowman 1 of 1 Instagram pages? Let's see. They will upgrade on both cards. You think they'd upgrade on the Montgomery too? Let's keep it moving. 2 more packs out of the first jumbo box of the night. Let's see. Wow, heck of a Arkansas-Michigan game on in the background. Those MSG games are always good. All right, we're going to see an auto in this pack. Still no more color on the papers. One in the box. All right, Ryan Johnson, Titus Cecil, Hunter Crenton, first time with a lot of these names. Seaver King, Carson Benj, Brody Brecht, Bryce McCage, Josh Hartle, Kavaris Tears, Zach Erhard, Ariel Armas, Nick McLean, then refractors of Billy Amick, Cole Messina, Woody Hayden. There's their first Eddie Reinders for Kevin, Carter Matheson, Nate Dome, Luke Holman. We have an Aqua Lava auto, it looks like, behind the Griffin Burkholder. And it is Aiden May. Little color match there with the Marlins logo with a Christian Moore insert behind that. I think I pulled a Noble Meyer in this auto in this color last year for somebody. This year we got an Aiden May. Not quite as big a prospect as Noble Meyer, but a nice hit there. Nice color match for Aiden May. That was number 171 of 199. Get sleeves on the Brody Brecht, Carson Benj, Seaver King. What was Seaver King top 10? Number 10 overall. Billy Amick. Cole Messina, Woody Hadeen. There's Eddie Reinders for Kevin. Matheson, Dome, Holman, and Burkholder. And we'll top load the Seaver King. First Seaver King on the board of the night that I can remember. And let's see the top half of the pack and see some refractors. There's some more color in the papers. We have a blue coming up of Miles Naylor, number 44 of 150. Ryan Sloan, Jacob Cozart, J.D. Dix. Oh, J.D. Dix, a first rounder we pulled the autograph of. Maybe that one should be up in the display. There's our first Braden Montgomery besides the SSP. Nick Kurtz, Dylan Dreeling, Brandon Neely, Fenwick Trimble. Love that name too. Ty Southacene, Jaron DeBerry, Leo DeVries, Braylon Brazaban, Sebastian Walcott, Tink Hentz, Yoel Cespedes, Enrique Bradfield Jr., Braylon Morrell, Byron Churio. We have a blue Bryce Rainier, number 60 of 150. And we have a Zaire Hope. Somebody was asking for a nice Zaire Hope. There we go. Number 23 of 75 on the Zaire Hope yellow lunar crater. Jack Caglione, and Hagen Smith on the inserts. So JD Dix, first rounder. Miles Naylor getting the blue paper. Let's see, where's our JD Dix auto? Now I feel like that one should come out and go in the background. Zaire Hope on the yellow. Who was it that was asking for the Zaire Hope? Was that you, Rob? Got that in a top loader for you. Bryce Rainier, shortstop for the Tigers, number 60 of 150, true blue. First rounder, 11th overall. Okay, that's another big hit. So getting some nice color for some early draft picks. We'll put the Rainier up there, and then I guess I'll put the JD Dix up there in place of the Michael Massey. Nick Kurtz and Braden Montgomery. We'll get top loaders on the two of them. Let's see. Let me get the glare off of the Caglianone and the JD Dix. All right, let me catch up with the chat. Let's see. I pulled you the Noble Meyer Aqua Lava and a PSA 10. Wow. What are the odds? The person that I pulled that for is in the chat, Chris. That's definitely a nice one to be holding right now. Think that maybe he'll be in the majors next year. Let's see if we can get this break done in like an hour and a half. Now that we're moving a little bit quicker through the chromes. We'll try and speed it up for the next one. As I learn this set, we have a Randall Diaz sky blue paper, Eddie Reinders, Carter Matheson, Nate Dome, Luke Holman, Griffin Burkholder, Jonathan Santucci, that second rounder, Kellen Lindsay, Theo, 23rd overall there, Lindsay. Theo Gillen, I believe he's a first rounder also. Yep, 18th overall. Connor Griffin, definitely a first rounder. Carter Johnson, Drew Beam, Dakota Jordan, Jonathan Santucci refractor, Kellen Lindsay, Theo Gillen, Connor Griffin. We'll get some top loaders on them. Carter Johnson, Drew Beam, Dakota Jordan, Daniel Egan, and a Nathan Flueling with a Connor Griffin insert behind that. So Nathan Flueling is our fifth auto of our first Super Jumbo. So the Super Jumbo could not have possibly lived up to the Travis Bazzana, but got at least one autograph of a first rounder with the JD Dix. But had a handful of really nice cards still with the Braden Montgomery SSP, Nick Kurtz yellow, Bryce Rainier blue, all right, there's the Diaz. There's our first Connor Griffin. There's our second Connor Griffin, a refractor. And Theo Gillen will get in a top loader 2 on the refractor. Ben Hess. Was the Ben Hess auto in this box? I don't remember. I think it must have been. It's probably the first auto. Yeah, Ben Hess, 26th round, 26th overall. First round Yankee is never a bad thing to pull either. And let's finish off this first jumbo box and see what refractors we have to finish it off. Let's see. Anything else going on in free agency today? Have I missed any signings since I started breaking tonight? I don't know that there was anything close coming up that I heard about before I signed on. We have a Blake Larson, Carter Holton, Boston Bateman, Ryan Waldschmidt, Cam Smith. So Cam Smith was 14th overall. There's another Jock Caglianone, Cam Caminiti. There's another Ben Hess, Tyson Lewis, Billy Amick, Cole Messina, Woody Hedin, Roman Anthony, Shenang Lin, Emil Morales, Griffin Herring, Grant Shepherdson. There's our first Rafe Schlesinger, I believe. Fourth rounder for Schlesinger. Ural Perez, Noble Meyer. We have a hanger tag of Felny and Celestin. What do you guys think of these cards? I feel like it would have been nicer if they were SP'd a little bit more. Cool concept. I know Brian thinks they're ugly cards. We have a Seaver King as well. I like the idea of the bringing back the old starting lineup looking kind of packaging there. Pirates to acquire Spencer. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? The Guardians got Spencer Horowitz, and then they traded him to the Pirates? For who? I was about to say, I know Spencer Horowitz got traded, and then he said to the Pirates, and I was like, what? Just Max Fried today. Not a fan of the hangers, says Chris. Is this break to Facebook Super? I don't know what that means, but this is a 2 Super Jumbo box break. Steven. And well, since he said Facebook, that reminds me that I didn't drop the Facebook link into the chat. So if anybody's interested in joining our team breaks, I just dropped our Facebook page info in there. We do run additional team breaks through there. I was going to try and get something posted this week. I know Brian ran a box today. I don't know what he pulled in it, but it was a pretty good one. All right. Super Jumbo box number 2. There is 1 pack, 2 packs, 3, 4, and 5 packs out of Super number 2 or Jumbo number 2. Let's see. Make sure those are all still on screen. Super Jumbo, or AKA Jumbo. No color in the paper in pack 1. Cody Shojinaga, Ethan Bagwell, Casey Sauke, Cole Mathis, Jared Thomas, Blake Burke, first rounder, right? Yep. Braylon Payne, Chase Burns back on the board for the 3rd time, Gage Miller, Ivan Luciano, Ryan Campos, Aaron Parker, refractors. We have Zaire Hope, Brock Porter. First time I'm seeing refractors that aren't firsts, I think, which is crazy. No, that can't be true. Dalton Rushing, Luis Guanipa, Samuel Basayo, Vladimir Asensio, Jose Perdomo. We're going to get a blue auto coming up behind Aiden Major. It's a pitcher, and it's Ryan Johnson. Number 79 of 150 on the True Blue with a Leo DeVries insert behind that. So Ryan Johnson, I think that's our 3rd Angels autograph of the break so far. 2nd rounder, 74th overall there, getting True Blue. Not a bad hit at all. Gonna move these piles over as soon as I finish sleeving up the hits from this bottom pack. Let's see. What am I missing in the chat? This is a player break that was on eBay. This is I think the break you were talking about happened this afternoon, and that was with Brian at Issue Breaks. Extra saying he likes the hanger tags. Extra, just wish they were a little more SP. Like what was the old get shaped thing, or maybe it's not an old thing. Maybe they still have it. The Prospector's Delight, I think it's called. I think they're numbered to like 49. All right, what else do we have in the chat? Pittsburgh is sending righty Luis Ortiz and prospect Michael Kennedy. Okay, so there's some pieces there that they're getting back for Horwitz. Interesting grab there by the Pirates, who seem to be making moves to improve the team for this year. We have a Brian Holiday, Ethan Scheffelbein, Ethan Anderson, Chris Cortez, Braylon Dowdy, Griff O'Farrell, first rounder there, Griff O'Farrell, Bryce Rainier, first rounder, Hagen Smith, first rounder, Mike Sirota. I think I might have said Sorotka the other times I pulled that one. Carson DiMartini, Rodney Green, Trey Snyder, Josue DePaula, Arjun Namala, Zaire Hope, Brock Porter, Dalton Rushing, Luis Guanipa, Samuel Basayo, Vladimir Asensio, and Connor Griffin and James Tibbs inserts. Let's see. I've seen them come out damaged. Hangers can get caught. What Brian pulled the auto was a hanger tag, and it was an auto because I know that they are stickers. Would have been cooler if they could have not had them be sticker autos. Oh wow, it's a 1-point game in the back. Let's see. Need that Cortez auto for extra. They are numbered as well. Let's see. Damn, Bazana is a beauty. Second best card in the whole product. That's a possibility. Well, I don't know. I don't know if Bazana is the best player in the product, so I don't know if I would call it the second best. Despite being first pick in the draft, I think that Bazana might not end up being the highest value player that's out of this product. I think maybe Jock Caglione, from what I've heard, could end up being the biggest player out of this one, although Braden Montgomery down the line for a high schooler, or no, he's obviously not a high schooler, could also be. Kavaris Tears with the sky blue paper. Luke Holman, Griffin Burkholder, Jonathan Santucci, Kellen Lindsay, Theo Gillen, Connor Griffin, Carter Johnson, Drew Beam, Dakota Jordan, Daniel Egan, Josh Caron, Randall Diaz, refractors of Walker Martin, Johnny Farmello, Nate Knowles, Jackson Wentworth, Adriel Rodney, Max Clark, Josue DePaula, Arjun Namala, and a Ryan Sloan base auto. Nick Kurtz refractor. Farmello, Knowles, Wentworth, Rodney, Max Clark. I think maybe next break I won't sleeve up all of the non-first refractors. Arjun Namala, Ryan Sloan, base auto for the Seattle pitcher. Man, a Seattle pitching prospect, second rounder. That could end up being a nice card too. There's certainly a track record there. Rangers re-signed Eovaldi. That was like a $40-something million deal. Blue Jays picking up Jimenez. Brian pulled the True Green Bazana. Oh, Brian pulled the True Green Bazana auto. Yeah, so we're the Bazana breakers. Let's see, Rangers to re-sign Nathan Eovaldi. All right, Ryan Sloan auto getting sleeved, and then we are to the top half of this pack. Man, I wouldn't mind seeing this game go to overtime in the background there. Keep us entertained for the rest of this break. There's another Caglianone, Caminiti, Ben Hess, Tyson Lewis, Billy Amick, Cole Messina, Woody Hedin, Eddie Reinders, Carter Matheson, Nate Dome, Zach Veen, Harry Ford, Walker Martin, Johnny Farmello, Nate Knowles, Jackson Wentworth, Adriel Rodney, Max Clark. We have a true blue Braylon Doughty and a yellow lunar crater of Mets prospect Jeremy Rodriguez. Nice one. 23 of 75 there. Max Clark on the hanger tag and Emil Morales on the in tune. Let's open up some more top loaders. Do we think that I mean, I guess the Cardinals kind of gave themselves no choice at this point but to trade Nolan Arenado. I heard rumor that the Dodgers might be in on that sweepstakes, which would be annoying again. I don't know who's the Dodgers third baseman. Why am I blanking on the Dodgers third baseman? Yeah, I was thinking it was one of the ex-catchers, him or Muncy. So Will Smith, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I heard that he would be willing to play first base, which is wild with how good a fielder he's been throughout his career. I don't think he replaced Freddie Freeman. That seems crazy. We have a Brody Brecht, Bryce McCage, Josh Hartle, Kavaris Tears, Zach Earhart, Ariel Armas, Nick McLean, Blake Larson, Carter Holton, Boston Bateman, Ryan Walderschmidt, Cam Smith, refractors of Parker Smith, Connor Foley, Theron Lorenzo. Let's start with the refractors here. Camilo Diaz, Shedry Vargas back in the product. Brandon Sproat with his first non-autograph. First Sproat I've seen. Zach Veen. Looks like another base auto coming up here behind the Harry Ford. Jamie Ferrer, outfielder for the Twins with a Kyle Teal plasma behind that. Let's see. Jamie Ferrer, outfield prospect, fourth rounder, 126th overall with the base auto. All right, Sprout, Parker Smith, Connor Foley, Cam Smith, and Ryan Waldschmidt. Okay, so yeah, then third base is a platoon of Muncy and Smith. Do they switch catching duties too when they do that? I guess I didn't pay enough attention to the Dodgers this year. We have gold in the paper, and it's a Brooks Auger, whose name I haven't said. Brooks Auger. Number 26 of 50 there for the 6th rounder for the Dodgers. Nick Kurtz getting back on the board. Dylan Dreeling, I think it's the first time I've said his name, maybe. Brandon Neely, Fenwick Trimble, Ty Southsea, maybe it's the second time I've said his name. Jaron DeBerry, Ryan Johnson, Titus Sissel, Hunter Cranton. There's another Seaver King, and Carson Benj, Francisco Villarreal, Giovanni Rodriguez, Parker Smith, Connor Foley. They were on Lorenzo in his Detroit jersey. Camilo Diaz, Ashedri Vargas, another Sprout. Rafe Schlesinger getting the Lunar Glow. Chase Burns and Aiden Miller getting inserts. So Muncy was playing third, it sounds like then. I mean, I guess maybe you could sign Arenado then and put him at third. I mean, they're stacked with major leaguers all-stars at every position. So why not put some all-stars on the bench too? And the Brooks Auger gold paper, or low-numbered gold paper so far for the Dodgers pitching prospect. See if he gets a shot at the majors at any point. I guess Dodgers pitchers have got plenty of shots at the majors with all the injuries that they've had to their staff, but that staff is even more loaded now. So who knows what Brooks Auger's future looks like. There was another utility guy that kind of moved around. Not Tommy Edman, right? He's an outfielder. We have a Cash Mayfield, Caleb Bonham, Bonham, Cal Steven, Josh Kuroda Grauer, Johnny King, Sam Antonacci, Herrick Hernandez, Nick Montgomery, Ryan Sloan, Jacob Cozart, JD Dix, Braden Montgomery, Refractors of Matt Shaw, Luis Baez, Alexander Albertus, Ty Pete, Yoandry Vargas, Kyle Teal, Francisco Villarreal, Giovanni Rodriguez. Wow, no first in the refractors here. And a purple auto of Aiden May again. It's Aiden May auto night. And he has a very interesting autograph. Purple this time, number 207 of 250 with a Seaver King insert in the back. So Aiden May getting 2 numbered autos. Teal Lava or Teal Wave, and now a purple. Braden Montgomery and JD Dix, first rounders getting on the board. And we have a pack and a half left here. One more top half, one more full pack. So one more autograph to go. So Yankees could use Arenado. Maybe maybe Houston could use Arenado if they don't end up re-signing Bregman, although it does. I mean, yeah, Bregman, although it sounds like he might re-sign with them. Taylor? Michael Taylor? Those Aiden Millers are both in the same box. So Aiden Miller box then. All right. James Tibbs, first rounder. Kalen Culpepper, Chase Harlan, Casey Cook, Jamie Ferrer, Eli Serrano, Aiden May again, Blake Wright, Travis Bazzana again. Travis Bazzana night continues. Vladdy Guerrero, Ethan Salas, Matt Shaw, Luis Baez, Albertus, Ty Pete, Yoandry Vargas, Kyle Teal. We have purple, Carter Matheson. We have yellow, Nick Kurtz again. Double yellow Nick Kurtz. One lunar glow, or one lunar crater, and one true yellow, number 2 of 75 there. And what's going to be behind here? Oh, and Nick Kurtz SP. Image variation, Nick Kurtz behind a yellow Nick Kurtz. All of a sudden, it's a huge Nick Kurtz night. Cam Caminiti and Paulinho Santana. Wow. The big guys getting big hits. Who has Nick Kurtz tonight? 2 yellows and an SP. Interesting they didn't make the SPs refractors. I thought last year the SPs were all refractors, or the image variations were all refractors. Stack up the 2 Nick Kurtz yellows with the true yellow on top. Let's do the non-auto pack first. Let's see, usually are, but don't say it on the back, right? Yeah, the SPs or refractors on the SPs. All right, we have a speckle, and is that going to be a purple lunar crater? I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. Maybe fuchsia lunar crater? Fuchsia's just a little different looking this year. All right, AJ Causey, Bryce Cunningham, Levi Sterling, Dante Nori, Trey Savage. There's a Christian Moore, Peyton Toll, John Spikerman, Nathan Flewelling, Nick Mitchell, Jose Perdomo, Aiden Major, LP Langevin. We have a New York City fire engine going on in the background. Usually that means big things. Let's see if we can pull something big. Chandler Welsh, Leo DeVries, Braylon Brazaban, Sebastian Walcott, Tink Hens. Speckle, numbered to 200. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a numbered to 200 card. Nathan Flewelling with a second hit. 74 of 200 there with Cole Mathis with that is a fuchsia lunar glow there. 94th overall there. And Cole Mathis, number 32 of 199 for the 54th overall pick. Couple of nice cards there. Nick Kurtz and Perdomo inserts. Interesting that they changed the color on the fuchsia. It's a cool looking color. Man, if anybody's a college basketball fan, don't sleep on the SEC. All right, final autograph, final pack. Good luck for everybody. Are we still missing anybody that we need a big hit for? Certainly not Travis Bazzana. We certainly got a Bazzana. Looks like we're going to have one more base autograph here, if I'm seeing that correctly. No more color in the papers. James Tibbs, Kalen Culpepper, Chase Harlan, Casey Cook, Jamie Ferrer, Eli Serrano, Aiden May, Blake Wright, Bazzana back on the board one more time. In chrome, Cash Mayfield, Caleb Bonnemer, Cal Steffen. Refractors, we have LP Langevin, Chandler Welsh, Leo DeVries, Braylon Brazaban, Sebastian Walcott, Tink Hens, Yohan Cespedes, and Enrique Bradfield Jr. Our insert in the back is James Tibbs. And our last auto of the break is a shortstop, Kellen Lindsey, Dodgers shortstop. And first rounder, 23rd pick. So one more first round autograph on the board to finish us off. All right, I'm going to sleeve up the hits from this pack, and then I will recap all of the hits from this break. Thank you, everybody who joined tonight. We are back with another one of these same breaks on Thursday. Hopefully, it can be an equally as big break, although that might be pretty impossible with that Bazzana red in the background there. will be same format. So one jumbo, two supers, or one hobby, two jumbos. All right. Recapping the break tonight, starting off with our base big players: Travis Bazzana, Moore, Bazzana again, Montgomery, Kurtz, Seaver King, Caglianone, Connor Griffin, Chase Burns, Caglianone again, Griffin, Kurtz, Montgomery, King, Bazzana, Moore, Burns, Bazzana, Moore, and Burns again are our base chrome hits. And then our autos and numbered cards. We have the Kellen Lindsay base auto, Nathan Flewelling Speckle to 200, Cole Mathis Fuchsia Lunar Crater to 199, Nick Kurtz image variation short print, Carter Matheson purple, Aiden May purple auto to 250, Brooks Auger gold, Rafe Schlesinger Lunar Glow, Jamie Ferrer base auto, Jeremy Rodriguez Yellow Lunar Crater, Braylon Dowdy True Blue, Ryan Sloan base auto, Cavaris Tears Sky Blue Paper, Ryan Johnson Blue True Blue auto, Ben Hess base auto, Theo Gillen and Connor Griffin refractors, Randall Diaz Sky Blue Paper, Nathan Flewelling base auto, Michael Massey True Green auto, Zaire Hope Yellow Lunar Lunar Crater, Miles Naylor Blue Paper, Aiden May Teal Wave auto to 199, refractors of Cam Smith and Jock Caglianone, Griffin Herring Lunar Crater, Luke Holman purple, Bryce Cunningham gold, Nick McLean Sky Blue Paper, Nate Dome Teal Lunar Crater, Hagen Smith Refractor, Tanner Jones Teal Lunar Crater, Paulinho Santana Sky Blue, Ryan Johnson with his second auto of the night with the base auto, AJ Causey Sky Blue Paper, Parker Smith base auto, Aiden Smith purple. Then going to the back, JD Dix with the base auto, Bryce Rayner with the blue True Blue, numbered 60 of 150 for the 11th overall pick. The double Nick Kurtz hits, double yellow Nick Kurtz hits, number 68 of 75 and 2 of 75 for Nick Kurtz. Braden Montgomery on the SSP college jersey variation, number 44 of 50 gold. Jock Caglianone, green grass, number 33 of 99. And biggest hit of the break, maybe the biggest card I've ever pulled, Travis Bazzana, red auto, number 1 of 5. Huge congratulations to Dwayne. We'll be talking about getting some insurance on this one. Let's catch up with the chat. Looks like we are all caught up with the chat. All right, thank you everybody for joining the break tonight. Hopefully we can continue with another big one on Thursday to follow up this one. So we'll see everybody then, and have a good week until then. Have a good night, everyone.